Okay, welcome into the stream, folks. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Hello. I'm moving a little jittery here. I'm kind of jittering around a little bit. But hi, welcome to the Minecraft world. Look at this really cool house over there that Vintage built. It's really awesome and freaking poggers. And because I'm here, I'm gonna do the traditional beginning of stream smooch for you guys, because we all know how much we really enjoy getting those penguin smoochies in. I just love making my stream chat extra uncomfortable. Mwah. All right. Anyways, here we are, folks. Let me get this command block out of my offhand. Morrowind looking a little different. Yeah, it's a little greener and maybe a little bit less, slightly less jank. I would say a little less jank, but maybe not with what we're going to do today. WaffleFan42, welcome in on the YouTube side of things. Good to see you. So, this is Vintage's beautiful fantasy house that she built over the past few days for an upcoming video that we're working on together. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, she built this, and it's really cool looking, amazing build. I know, I didn't think she was going to do like a surrounding area. But not only did she build this wonderful looking house right here with some really pretty roofs and texturing and a fully finished interior. Is your favorite animals really penguins? I mean, depending on where you look, it's in one of these spots. I think you can guess what my favorite animal is. I know I'm wearing a shirt that has pandas on it, but regardless. Anyways, house, gorgeous trees. I did not know Vintage could build trees like this. This is a crazy looking trees. Love the way these turned out. There's a few trees. There's like a river. There's like a garden area back here. It's really nice looking. It's a absolutely beautiful house. Vintage freaking knocked it out of the park with this one. So huge shout out to Vintage. Actually, mods, please, can I get a shout out to Vintage, please? Anybody in the Twitch side of things, I highly recommend checking out Vintage's channel if you have not done so already. I would imagine most, if not all, of you guys are already familiar with Vintage and her amazing content. But yeah, if I could please get a shout out to Vintage, if there's a mod in the chat, that would be really great. Thanks. That would be freaking awesome and poggers. But anyways, I've already done a little bit of work here. Twixie, hello, good to see you. I've already done a little bit of commands work. I got a little ahead of myself. I didn't want to start this on camera because I felt it would be really difficult to like make the first step and start this on camera. He's lying. He loves octopi. Well, they got my secrets. Samuel Cunnington, welcome in, and thank you for the Vintage shout out, guys. Appreciate it. Right, so yeah, I did a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna show you what I've done real fast. You can see there's already some commands being laid out. My sprite display catalog is over here. Very handy reference for sure. So yeah, I'm trying to play this a little bit smarter than usual and do some sort of preliminary commands work. But let me just show you what I've got going on in here. So I'm gonna go into. Actually, I'm just going to toggle off these gizmos so I can show you a little bit better. But on the inside here, we have all these wonderful interior spaces. Vintage fully decked this place out with an interior. Looks fantastic. Very cozy, very cutesy, looking really nice. So yeah, Vintage has done a great job with this interior, but I want to show you the two rooms that I've actually done so far. I used a sprite display in my shoe shop build a few days ago, and it's really cool. Nice! That's really cool, H-Portal. Happy to hear that. Right, okay, check this out. We have a kitchen setup. Look at this. We got a sink. If you guys were here for my last stream on sprite displays, you remember I built a faucet. So this is nothing too new, but you got like a rotating faucet handle there that's a little bit loose. That's what's causing the drip here. We got a piece of fish being cooked. We got a knife rack. We have another piece of fish being boiled over here. We have like a little cooking pot with a spoon and some gross looking water and some what's it called? The bubble particles. The salmon is being vibrated. If you're in my Discord, exclamation point Discord, by the way, for those of you who are not currently in my Discord, highly recommend checking that out. I posted a little sneak peek behind the scenes picture that just said vibrate the salmon, and well, the salmon is indeed being vibrated. So but yeah, we got a couple burners here, and if you look really closely back there, if you look really closely behind the cupboard, aha, what's going on back there? There's a little bug that crawls around back there. Move the spoon. The spoon is just fine where it is. It's, you know how when you're cooking and you're lazy and you put a spoon in the pot and you just kind of leave it there That spoon is probably extremely hot, but that's fine. There's a little bug back there. That's what I wanted to show off. There's a little guy that crawls around back there. He just moves in a straight line. Of course, I'm not going to do like super complex animations, but there's a little bug. There's a little fella back there. Just on a looping animation, but just a little bit more motion, you know, a little bit more of that movement going on here. And oh my gosh, we got a raid coming in. Hello, Sierra191 with the raid. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Guys, how was the stream today? What did you guys get up to today? Sierra, what were you playing Minecraft? Were you doing something else? Let me know how stream went today. Really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, let me know what you guys did down in the Twitch chat. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, if you got a raid and run, that is all good. I will be hanging out for a good while longer. I basically just started stream, so very good timing, to be honest with you. But yeah, Sierra, let me know what you got up to today. And we will be working with display entities and command blocks to animate this beautiful Minecraft build right over here. This wonderful Minecraft build that my friend just put together and is giving to me to do some animation work with. Been playing Minecraft, mainly I play it. Nice, nice, nice. That's insane detail. I gotta calm down. It's actually really cool. It's really cool details. I know. I love the details. There's one other room, H portal, that I gotta show off here because also Skella Boy. Hello, welcome into the stream. Good to see ya. Name him Bugby. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. Right, okay, down here in the basement area. So, for those of you in my stream chat right now who already are familiar with Vintage through, I don't know, her videos or SBK or her streams or anything else, why is my stream bitrate so... why is it being evil? Why does it say it's red? Is it always red? I thought it was green. Regardless, okay, hopefully my stream doesn't start tweaking out too much. I've been starting at possibly my biggest ever kind of a beginner. I see. Well, best of luck with your builds. Once again, thank you so much for the raid. Got the shout out going there. So yeah, thank you again. And yeah, hope to see you around soon. But regardless, if you guys are familiar with Vintage, you will know that she's a big fan of not only secret basements, but also, if we come down here, summoning circles. Ooh, summoning circles. This is the other thing I made. Can I sculpt? In real life, no, but I would like to try sometime. Look at this guy. Look at this dude right here. He's spinning around. He's got like a summoning aura underneath him. He's got like all this stuff going on. Sierra, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Where can I access the sprite thing? I want to play with it too. So go to the video description of my most recent YouTube video, Skella Boy. It's called Breaking Minecraft Building's Final Limit, I think. Nice hat, thank you. And you will find a link to a world download for my sprite display catalog, as well as my friend Blocker Locker's data pack. Arrow on the YouTube side of things, welcome in. Good to see ya. Woohoo! Yippee! I could make my own Luigi noises as well. Dancing, spinning, copper gold. Bro is just... Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the noise it makes. I'm not going to worry about, like, in-game sound effects. I know the play sound command exists, all of that, but I'm purely just working within visuals for now. We'll see how much things evolve. But yeah, Skella Boy, it's down in the video description. You can get Quentin's data pack, which Quentin's data pack allows you to display all of this wonderful stuff right here. Wow, I swapped over from YouTube to Twitch. What did I miss? Well, Twitch is a lot more interactive. I see a lot more Twitch chat. There's redeems. There's cool stuff going on. I like to stream to YouTube when I do like building stuff, but typically I'm primarily a Twitch guy. I stream on my second channel as well sometimes, but regardless. Skyblood King, welcome in. Nelson McIntosh, welcome in on the YouTube side of things as well. Good to see you guys. But yeah, the sprite display... Quentin's sprite display data pack will allow you to access all of your sprite displays like this, and then you can click them to summon them into the world. Where'd you go? There you are. My catalog, though, is sort of like a curated list. If we fly out this way, it's a subset, essentially. It's not every single one, but it is, you know, all the ones that I feel like are useful for building, because a lot of these are not particularly useful. Like Glitter 6 and Glitter 4 are basically the same, for example. There's stuff like that where it gives you a comprehensive list, but it's not really curated to actually being useful to building. I've also sorted these, you know, real world objects, symbols, organics, cool looking particles, in-game GUI, enchantment effects is a big one. H Portal Plays and Loveness Waters, welcome in on the Twitch side of things. Good to see you. Good to see you. Can I code? Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm pretty decently proficient at front-end development, and I guess also command blocks, if that counts. But anyways, fortunately, I have to go already. It's already very late here in Germany. Hey, no worries at all. Thank you again so much for the raid, Ciara. Really appreciate you stopping by, and have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Right. Okay, so we want to get to work. We want to get to work. We did this kitchen area. That's awesome. We're going to leave the basement area for later. Rust, is that a programming reference? Nah, I do not know how to program in Rust, unfortunately. So I'm thinking one thing I do want to do is have the music that's happening on your Twitch. Does it not have music on the YouTube side of things? It should have music. I don't know why it doesn't. I'll have to look into that. Thank you, H Portal. Yeah, there is definitely supposed to be music on the YouTube side of things. I don't know why that's not coming through, but I will have to look into that. Thank you for the heads up. I know the VODs don't keep the music, but the stream itself should. If you're watching on the YouTube side of things, do you hear background music? Please let me know. Thank you. I'm going to turn it up a little bit just so we can be sure that you guys can hear it. Just turn it up a tad. There is no music on YouTube. Why is it doing that? Why you doing that? Little Creature TV, welcome in. I've just found out that my YouTube streams are not putting out any music. What the heck is up with that? They're supposed to be doing music. There's no music. Oh, why? Why is YouTube streaming so weird? You're supposed to be there. Excluded from VOD track, multi-track recording. Mic voice, VOD track. What is happening? Okay, I can't fix that while I'm live, unfortunately, so you just have to deal with it for right now, but regardless. Thank you to everybody on the Twitch chat who has been redeeming stuff. Oh, I broke a block. Who is checking in, guys. Don't forget to check in, claim your pebble taxes and all that. I think it's low volume. I can hear Minecraft. Interesting. Well, the Minecraft in-game music is definitely off. But regardless, Aviothic Acid, thank you for the pebbles. And Little Creature TV, welcome in as well. And oh my god, things are happening. Okay, hold on a second. People don't like the Luigi hat. Bear with the moisturizer. Real. That's another thing. If you're over on the YouTube side of things, you're missing out on cool, funny redeems like that. I gotta go change my hat real fast. I'll be right back. What's even back here? I don't know what hat I want to wear. Yeah, you know what? The Luigi hat was pretty nice, but we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go with the classic Twitch partner hat. Speaking of Twitch, also Ducky, welcome in. Good to see you. Right. Okay. Luigi is going to keep it, you know? Well, the thing is, I'm at the mercy of my stream chat. What can I say? When they say hat swap, I got a hat swap. So we're rocking the fancy Twitch partner checkmark hat I got from Rotterdam this past year. Right. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to do is, you know, a lot of these rooms, I don't have too many ideas right now for a lot of these rooms, but one thing we can definitely do is, you know, it's always kind of bugged me that Minecraft in-game lanterns just kind of sit there, right? There's no glow, there's no cool particles. So I'm wondering, can we just slap a cool particle effect on all these lanterns? Let's see, because I don't really know what we would put, like electric spark maybe, that might look a little strange. Wear a penguin. I'm going to bust out the smallest penguin I own. There we go. It's on the floor. No. Oh, okay. I'm having issues, gamers. Here, you know what? I don't know. I don't think this guy will balance. I don't think he's very good at standing. But we will try our best. If I just stream really, really carefully and I just sink down a little bit, if I just stream really, really carefully, we could keep him on there. I was asked to wear a penguin. I got it. Can I make my own lantern with a flame particle on it? Possibly. Possibly. The thing is, I still want it to emit light. So, I don't know. Posture check. You can't posture check me right now. I've got to... Okay, we're just gonna leave him down there. All right, posture check. Thank you. I'm sitting up straight now. You happy? You happy? There we go. Right. So let's try this out. I've been using markers for all my particle effects. could use a light block. That's true. That is true. Also, folks, on the YouTube side of things, or on the Twitch side of things, ad break is starting in 50 seconds. I'm streaming on my main channel, so don't click that link. Actually, if a mod could delete that link to my second channel, that would be great. Don't forget, I stream on YouTube right now. I'm streaming on YouTube, so highly recommend hopping on over there to avoid getting ads. Also, Coolty Art and Aviothic Acid, thank you so much for the follows and welcome into the stream. Good to have you here. Coolty Art, I recognize your username. You made some fan art like way back in the day for SVK Season 1. I remember that username. Welcome back. Long time no see. Right, we got a marker here. If we do like tag at e type marker distance ... 1, I can't delete them. Okay, I will delete them. Wait, can I not delete them either? Oh, wait, I can't. Why can I not delete these? Okay, never mind. Your message, I can't even delete them. I guess maybe if I go into mod view. Anyways, ad starting. Don't forget I stream a YouTube main channel. Go. Regardless. Yeah, I still make fan art sometimes on Blue Sky, but not as often these days. That's so fair. Listen, it's great to have you back. I really appreciate you stopping by and popping into the stream. But let's just try lantern. If we just add a lantern tag to this marker, I just want to see what happens. So let's bring this up a little bit. Actually, we're gonna have to be like experimenting with particles. So let me actually put this back over here. If we just go ahead and really know what sort of lantern to do over here. Oh my gosh, we get a second raid. Josh, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Josh Raiders. What were you guys up to on stream today? Let me know what you guys got up to. I saw you. I think I saw you were streaming hardcore, if I remember correctly. But regardless, welcome in. Thank you so much for sending the folks on over here, Josh. If you got a raid and run, that is all good. The PRR Rail fan, thank you for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Welcome on into the Penguin Cove, by the way. But yeah, Josh, hope you've been having a wonderful stream today. If you got a raid and run, that is completely okay. I will be taking care of these guys. I'll be streaming for a good while. Accidentally raided after most people left. Fair enough, but still, really appreciate it though. I'm messing around with commands. Actually, it's a little bit up your alley. Commands and command blocks and particles and display entities. I'm messing around with stuff like that. So it's cool. But yeah, if we just go ahead and... So basically this... But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Good to have you guys here. Fire, smoke, particle, maybe. Let's see. What options do we have here? So we have execute as E, tag equals lantern. We want run particle. And then here's where we have our options, right? We could do... like a fire flame. I'm doing that cool stuff. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I appreciate it. If we do flame, now this has to fit inside a lantern and kind of go around a lantern. Nelson McIntosh, thank you for the follow. So many follows coming in today. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. What is up with that? I really appreciate the follows though. Seriously, Nelson McIntosh, welcome on into the Penguin Cove. If we do like 0.5, 0.5, and then maybe like 0 and 2. That is not going to work unless we turn it on. Okay, so like that makes a little radius. That's going to be way too big. So let's get a lantern in here. So the idea is, of course, this is going to be sitting inside every single lantern block. Every single lantern is going to get something along these lines. So we want to make sure it's not too overwhelming because this is going to be all over the place. It's going to put it inside the lantern. I don't even really know if what we're trying to do is necessarily possible here, but it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I think the fire smoke particle is going to be a little intense though, but let's see. If this runs every frame, the Twitch is like 10 seconds ahead and has music. Gotcha. That's fair. Tell you what, actually, I set up some counters here, right? If we do like a 1 second counter, or maybe actually let's take our quarter second counter, right? Let's take our quarter second counter. Slide the bug. No, we want vibrate the salmon. Twitch is in fact usually ahead. Let's take that block of code because that is gonna be here. Get rid of run. Tag equals lantern. So the idea is I've got a counter that runs every quarter second. It loops back around. So we're just basically checking if the counter is 1. So every quarter second, it's going to run that. So it'll run the flame particles a little less frequently than every single tick. Because a tick is 20 times a second. This is going to be 4 times a second. It's slowed down quite a bit. We're going to have to set this probably like 0.1 maybe. We just do like 0.1, 0.1 in all directions. See, that's actually kind of nice. Like, that's actually pretty cool. I know the particles clip into the lantern, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of neat. I wish there was a way to do like opacity, but that's not so bad. Vibrate the salmon. Yeah, people love vibrate. Who up vibrating they salmon right now? Smash that like button.
What the Sigma?
Hopefully the folks on YouTube can at least hear the Stream Deck funny button noises, because if you can't hear that, then we've definitely got problems. This is good. I'm wondering if there's anything else we can mess around with. Instead of flame, could we try... I know there's electric spark. How does that look? See, like, that's kind of nice. I might want to bump up the radius a tad, so maybe 0.15. Not 5.1. And then we maybe make that 3. How's that? That's like... It would be nice if there's a way to color those particles. Can I make the torch in the lantern burn out? I don't think so, unfortunately. All Vine Moves was played before when it was there. Well, there will be more, don't worry. But yeah, that's kind of nice, but I do wish the sparks were like... yellowish, I guess. Oh, that's 0.51. Whoopsie. That's why it looked so weird. Yeah. So that's really nice. I love the way the lanterns like have a little sparkle to it. Now that's really cool. That's really cool. Did Josh lose his world? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Josh... I know Josh has been playing hardcore. I'm not exactly sure what he's been up to. This is good. It's pinkish. Yeah, the electric spark particles are like a little bit off-white. It's strange. Don't exactly know why they're off-white, but let's just see. Is there a way to color these? I thought that there was a way to color particles. I think in my old world that we used for my last video, angry villager particles would be very silly. Hold on a second. There's one instance of us in this world. I think down here somewhere. Where did we do this stuff? Where? Depends on the particle type. Dust is one of them. Right. Where'd my stuff go? Is it over this way? Ah, there it is. Okay, there's my stuff. Showed in the video can color... Yeah, you can color text displays. You cannot color particles as easily. So let's do a little investigation here. I just don't remember what the code was for it, so we're just gonna steal it from... we're gonna steal it from my my other setup here. So we were coloring... What were we coloring even? I don't even remember what we were coloring, to be honest with you. There's not any of these. There it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. So we take that. That's right. It's the skibidi head would have the green dust particles. That's what it was. So we're just gonna copy that, bring that on over to our fantasy house build video. A little copy and paste. Yeah, exactly. So does that apply here? I mean, the syntax works. This would make them green. It unfortunately does not seem to work. They're still white. Electric spark. Now, the syntax is right, though, because if we did dust, then it would be green dust. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's kind of nice. That makes me think a little bit of, like, redstone power, though. So what if we made this... Whoa, what would yellow be? That's, like... I'm probably like, I don't know, let's do 1.0 and then maybe 0.6 in the green. That's more of like an orange now. That's kind of nice. That's not so bad. 0.5. What about fireflies? Is there a particle firefly? What does that look like? Yeah, hold on. Firefly. What if we do fireflies? Okay, it does those tiny little thingies. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Dust is nice. Dust is good. Dust you can recolor. That looks pretty nice. It probably should be a little bit brighter. So maybe if we make this like, I don't know, 0.3 and then 0.8 perhaps. That's more of like a yellowish green now. That's a little too green. But you see the vision though. You see the vision. It doesn't work for light, but it can work for something else. The fireflies. I I think I want to stick with the dust, to be honest with you, because you go into F1 and it's like, that's kind of nice. Like, that's kind of cool. If we go back to electric spark, what's better? Can I get some ones in the chat for the electric spark, which you're looking at right now, and then twos in the chat for dust, but dust, specifically the dust that's colored to be like a yellowish color, like that. Okay, 1 for electric spark, 2 for dust. People seem to like the dust. What can I say? People really seem to like the dust. Nobody likes the electric spark. That's crazy. Okay, everybody likes the dust. All right, universal. Clearly, clearly people like the dust. So, okay, we're going to stick with the dust. Kidday Bear, welcome in. For also first-time chatter, hello. It's funny because I've seen your name so many times, but it's all from Quill streams, so it makes sense. But, okay, we got 5 people. We got Ayad, Ellis, and Skyblack King, Blumbo Productions all saying 2 on the YouTube side of things. We got a whole bunch of people saying 2 on Twitch as well. Another one bites the dust real. Yeah, Kidday Bear, welcome in. Glad you caught one of my solo streams. But yeah, so that's pretty good. I know not first time watcher. It's just funny that it says first time chatter. That's all. If we make it slightly less red now. Okay, I think red needs to be 1.0, and then this maybe make that like 0.2, 0.6. Let's try that 0.6 or 0.7. Jellofish, welcome in. Okay, it's a little like faint. David didn't follow you. First time chat. You were a first time chatter, unfortunately. Do I have a job? No. First time I saw your videos on Command Stone. Try the wax on particle. Ooh, hold on a second. Twixie might be onto something here. You can color the wax on particles. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. This versus dust. Dust 1. Dust 2, this 3. This is now option 3. Just so we don't get confused with the numbers. What do we think? This is wax on. Do we like this more? This is 3 versus the dust would be number 2. Okay, the 3s are coming in. That seems pretty conclusive. I'm gonna bump that down to 0.5 though. It's kind of hard for me to get these values right. What if I just bump them all up? Hold on a second. If I just make that like 0.5 and 0.9, what does that look like? It's kind of the same, to be honest. It's kind of the same. But you know, that's really smart. Okay, everybody's saying 3. I agree. I completely agree. That is the best. I'm going to lower that down to 2, though, just so the particles are slightly more infrequent. Secret option 4. There is no secret option 4. Twixie is, in fact, very smart. Okay, good. Well, this is great, so we can copy this. Only problem is when you paste entities, they don't take the tag data, and we're using, where is it? This tag, the lantern tag. Can I make it in Bedrock? You might be able to, but I don't know how, because I don't play Bedrock. Trial spawner detection. Okay, hold on. Y'all are throwing things at me now. What is trial spawner detection? That's really cool, but that's not going to work, unfortunately. I do still prefer wax on. That looks really good. Don't get me wrong. That looks pretty nice. But it's not giving light to me. You know, it's not giving light sparkles the way wax on is. So we're gonna keep waxing on here. Bedrock got the tech, but no easy Axiom mod to help. I see. That's unfortunate. Now, if we put that there, that's now a little high up. So I think the height, we want the height to be at like 0.75. That puts it like right in the middle of the lantern. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's pretty good. I'm bad at thinking about what it would look like in game. Fair enough. I don't know particles off the top of my head. So try Bedrock one day, maybe. I don't think I would necessarily enjoy it though, because you know I play on Skyblack Kingdoms and whatnot, and that's all Java. So Ziomu18, welcome in, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the Penguin Cove. Like the trial spawner one. Yeah, we might use it for something else. Someone mentioned a dripping pipe. We have a dripping faucet, if that's close enough for you. Yeah, Ziomu18, welcome in. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm going to assume it's Ziomu. Hope you enjoy the stream. let's go apply these to all of the different lanterns in the entire building. Now, there's a lot of lanterns in here. Vintage used a crap ton of lanterns, but I really want to get all these things in here. I think it's going to add some really, really nice particle effects. So we slap that in right there. Lantern. There's one lantern. I mean, yeah, like that's subtle enough, right? That's subtle enough. It doesn't really get in. It's not too in your face. I think that's fine. Yeah, like if I was on a Clockcraft or a Bedrock server like Clockcraft, maybe I would be, you know, playing Bedrock, but I am not. So, shout out Clockcraft. Okay, let's get this boy in here. That's number. Oh, hold on. Lantern number 2. Lantern number 2 right there. It's pronounced like Zoom. Okay, got it. So there's a lot of lanterns in here. So we're gonna need a minute. Where can I download Quentin's Sprite Display Data Pack? It's in the description of my most recent video. It is called Sprite Display. You can find a GitHub link to Quentin's Sprite Display Data Pack in my video description. So just go ahead and check that out. All right, lantern number 3. Boop. Make you all sparky. Number 3. Very nice. Go ahead and copy that because we'll need it. So we're going to have to go through every single lantern in this whole build, which is unfortunately kind of a lot of lanterns, but that's okay because we can do this together. And this gives us an excellent opportunity while I do this more mindless stuff to just, you know, have a little chat with you guys. So, you know, how is your Thursday going? How's your week been so far? I've been having a pretty awesome week. Trying to make the most of it as always. I actually start class soon. I am going back to school for a little bit. I will be a student for a while. I'm still going to be doing content creation, of course, but I am going to be doing some grad school on the side as well. That starts next week. So I've been enjoying my last week of sort of not not doing too much. And I'll be doing that. I'll be a student pretty soon. Why am I getting Twitch things? What if I made 2 particles for this except one? I don't know what that means. Have I ever messed with pixel art? A little tiny bit way back in the day. I'm not very good at it. It's midnight and I can't sleep. Fair enough. Dripping barrel in the basement water and ooh, yes. When we get to the basement, we're definitely going to be doing some more drippy water stuff. That's definitely happening. But yeah, I will be a student pretty soon. So I have been, oh my gosh, I love boys kissing, a crazy username. Thank you for the 7 months. Really appreciate this, the Prime sub. Let's go. I was wondering why I was getting a sub goal notification. We are 75% of the way to complete our sub goal, by the way. So, oh my gosh, I got too many boys kissing going on here. Crazy username. Thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate that. My week's been good playing a lot of Hades recently, so I have a strong enough laptop. That's sick. I hear Hades is a really good game. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, we get that in there, and then there's going to be a lot of lanterns. Yeah, we got a whole lot of lanterns to work our way through here. But yeah, thanks for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the next month of not having any ads. Oh my gosh. Really appreciate the support. It means a lot, especially as I make the transition to being a full-time student. You know, the support really, really does help. So thank you guys. You know, I've been getting by all right, but you know, as someone who spends a lot of time making content, really puts my heart and soul into this stuff, I do really appreciate the support, guys. Obviously, never required, but always appreciated. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And Twixie with the tier 1 as well. Oh my gosh, hello. We got a hype train going on the Twitch side of things. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We are very, very close. We are very, very, very close to hitting our sub goal of 10 subs. We were at 8. We are now at 9 with Twixie. And we got a level 1 hype train at 62% going on right now. Thank you for the support, guys. I really, really appreciate it. W Twixie indeed. Oh my gosh. Twixie, always great to have you in the streams. Can I voice act? I mean, I can talk into a mic, which is... I'm not exactly a professional voice actor, but I've voice acted for like people's YouTube videos before. Pokecraft1110, thank you so much for the follow and welcome into the stream. W everybody indeed. Yeah, thank you so much, Boys Kissing. Thank you so much, Twixie. Really, really appreciate the support. Every little bit does help a lot. as I'm going to be a student for the next couple years. And if you know anything about being a student as like an adult, you usually don't have a lot of money. So it does help a lot. It really, really does. All right, where is this marker? There's my unnamed marker. We're getting so many marker tags. That's admittedly getting kind of annoying. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of all those. There should be a way to do this. Also, no, it's Macintosh with the hydrate. I got you. Say YouTube if you can see YouTube chat. I can see you right there. The PRR Rail fan. Welcome in. There we go. There's a little bit of hydration. Ooh, I forgot to refill on water before starting my stream. All right, Hype Train is still going strong on the Twitch side of things. Appreciate it, y'all. And P. Kibble, welcome in. Or sorry, Pibble K. My bad. I should be able to set all these names to just be like a period or something that's really small. So maybe we just do that real fast, because these unnamed marker names are going to get really, really, really annoying really fast. So just making them smaller on my screen would be really handy. So there's going to put like a period or an underscore or something. Ah, there's a lantern here we missed. Hold on a second. Paste the marker in. Let's make you period. And we should probably copy that marker. Give you the lantern particles. Now, the nice thing is if we decide we want to change the particle, like let's say someone comes in with a crazy new magic particle that's like way better than the wax on particle, we can just go back to our command block because it's all coming from the same command block, which is really, really handy. I'm so tired after not sleeping almost 12 p.m. Well, you should probably go get some rest. The command block is different on your GUI. That's the mod. Yes, I am using a mod called, where is it? Better Command Block UI. This thing is awesome. This thing is lovely. More space. Having only one line for the command is crazy. Not enough space. So yeah, it's really handy. And yeah, I'm aware you can hide the gizmos, but I need to move them around, so I kind of can't do that. What are you guys doing? We are using command blocks, particles, and display entities to add motion and animation to my friend's Minecraft house. So we've currently just putting in a whole bunch of lanterns. I'm going to probably change the name of these markers to just make them all a dot, just to save a little bit of space. So yeah, we're adding some cool flashy particle effects to lanterns. We have one command block that controls every single lantern around here. And, we got a couple minutes. Hype Train is running out, folks. Just as a heads up on the Twitch side of things, we got Hype Train going. And, I'm getting exploded. Oh, my gosh. We got about 1 minute left on the Hype Train. Once again, thank you, everybody, for pushing that thing up. I don't remember what our record is. It's quite a bit more than 1, thankfully. But, you know. But, yeah, that's what we're doing today. And, Pipple K, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome on in. Okay. This lantern's missing a marker. Okay, if I paste in the markers... Now that I've copied the one that just has the period as its name, that's gonna be way better. They really clutter up your screen. So let's get this one slid into place. If you keep asking questions like that, I saw your question, Eon. I didn't answer it for a reason, because I don't answer these kinds of questions on stream. Asking more is not gonna help. Actually, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. There we go. Zen Christian, welcome in. Wait, Hype Train record is a level 6. Is it now? Okay. I thought it was higher than that. I thought it was level 8. Maybe not. Not sure. Either way. I could have sworn it was higher than that, but if I don't know if you're making a 6-7 joke or not, but regardless, let's add that in here. Or if that's just a crazy coincidence, it's probably a 6-7 joke, let's be honest. And Hype Train complete. Hype Train complete. Thank you once again, guys. We are 1 sub away from the sub goal, just as a heads up to everybody that is currently watching the stream. There's another particle lantern in place. Last I remember. Okay, well, maybe it was level 6 then. I thought it was more than that, but regardless. We got, okay, yeah, more lanterns to put particles in. Do that. Add the tag. Now I just kind of have a bunch of periods on my screen, but oh well, that's fine. Zoom, welcome in. You've already been here. Zoom, thank you for your pebbles. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Appreciate the redeems, you guys. Okay, that's that in there. How many of these lanterns are we actually missing? Try to do a dripping particle, make it drip up instead of down with motion. I think that's possible. I don't remember for sure. I think this is fine as is, though. We've done enough with specifically just the lanterns. I think this is... Up in this tower. Are there any lanterns in the tower? I don't think there's lanterns in the tower. There's lanterns in the basement, though. Oh, I'm going to go now so I can sleep. And when I get my PC back, download the sprite display data pack. Sounds good. Jellofish, hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. This one doesn't have particles. Let's put that in there. That's good. Okay, basement. Where? Ah, lantern back here. There's a lot of lanterns, you guys. There's a lot of lanterns. That is all good. That's all good though. Bought the message thing, didn't work for me. I saw your message. I just don't know what you want me to say about that. I'm not gonna do that. So, like, you did it. I just ignored it because I didn't think it was worth reading out. Yeah, okay, if that dude keeps saying eat grass, go to sleep, you can just ban them. Where is the basement entrance again? Is it it's down here. Yeah, penguins don't really eat. Yeah, there's not really a lot of grass around penguins most of the time, so just that might be a bit of a different difficult task. Also, Anathra, welcome in. Good to see you, Anathra. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We are in the midst of, as you can imagine, what's it called? Why are you so... There we go. We are in the midst of some animation stuff, as you can imagine. We are just actually adding in some cool particles onto lanterns like that. Basically... This house, Vintage made this house. This beautiful looking like fantasy elven house in the woods. Vintage put this together and it is my job to animate it. So we are adding in a bunch of stuff. I want to show you the kitchen. Actually, Anathra, speaking of, first of all, look at this kitchen that I put together. This kitchen is super cool looking. Look at this. We got a thing of salmon being boiled in a pot here. I don't know who just boils a whole salmon raw, but regardless. Fireflower, Maple Warrior, welcome in, first time chatter, good to see you. So we got this, we got a faucet that is kind of, turns and lets some water drip. We've got a little bug back there. If you look real closely, you can see a little bug crawling around back there. Little like motion and details, right? And we've just added particle effects to all the lanterns to make them a little shiny. In the basement, we've got this. This is probably my favorite thing I've built so far. It's a spinny copper golem with the cool, like, summon... it's Vintage, right? Vintage does the summoning circles, as you can imagine. That kitchen needs to be closed. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. Howziki, yo, welcome in. Good to see you, How's Anathra? Yeah, I was just showing off my favorite thing that I've put together so far is this. Spinny copper golem, cool green particle-y things, Z-Villo on the YouTube side of things. Welcome in, by the way. The cool enchantment particle effects. Vintage, obviously knowing Vintage, she made a summoning circle, unsurprisingly. So we animated the summoning circle. Over here, yeah, there's a little bug. Yeah, Howziki, what do you think of all this stuff? We got some sprite displays, we've got some other stuff here. We got a little faucet, we got the little bug back there. There will be more bugs, don't you worry. There will be many more bugs. But Z-Villo, I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm having an absolute blast animating stuff today. But yeah, particles up in the... I'm stuck in the cobweb. Up in the lanterns. I think there's probably more lanterns. Yeah, there's a lot more lanterns down here. I want to try and focus and go one room at a time, but we'll see because I tend to be very scatterbrained when I stream, so we'll see if I can do that. The motion is so good. Thank you. It's pretty simple motion. I am not doing any like crazy like quadratics or anything just yet. I'm really just sticking with linear motion and linear rotation, but it's good. It's good. I'm having a really fun time. Put this particle up there. I think that's right. Yep. Okay. Particle go in lantern, or I guess the marker goes in the lantern. It'd be cool to use the soul particle in the summoning circles. That's not a bad idea. I should probably mess. Yeah, I'll want to mess around with that. I want to work on other parts of the house first, though, before we get too deep into what's it called? Into the summoning area. So I want to make sure we don't forget about other parts of the house. The copper gold is my favorite addition to the build. I know, it's my favorite as well right now. Can I animate the Duvid meal into Vintage's house? That's a very good question. Also, hi, Duvid. The whole squad's pulling up, though. Look at this. We got Anathra, we got Haziki, we got Duvid here. I specifically told Vintage she's not allowed to watch for obvious reasons. We don't want her to be spoiled on what I'm doing to the house. So don't tell Vintage what we're doing here. It's a secret, guys. It's a secret. It's a little secret between us. Anyways, lanterns, all looking good. Try out Vault Connection. We did actually mess with Vault Connection earlier. Yeah, Vault Connection is fine, but I prefer the wax off particle. This is the particle from waxing a block of copper or unwaxing. But yeah, if I could just get some mod shoutouts to Anathra, Haziki, and Duvid in that order. Oh yeah, Duvid, I didn't show you. Look at the summoning circle. Look at this thing. Look at this thing go. I love it so much. There's this dude is spinning really fast. It's so fast that it makes me want to explode, to be honest with you. He spin. Tiger MC, welcome. And speaking of everybody pulling up, does everyone have like lots of free time on Thursdays or something? Because everybody's pulling up into the stream. Tiger MC, good to see you. Welcome in. Right over here we have. Oh yeah, so Duvid, me when I'm vibrating my salmon, we got some vibrating salmon cooking in the pot. We got a little spoon. This is the mining fatigue icon, by the way. The spoon is from when you get mining fatigue. We got some we got some this is what happens when you don't game on Fish Gaming Wednesday. You get stabbed. And then if you look really closely behind the cupboard, there's a little bug. There's a little bug back there. It just kind of scurries around back there. It just moves in a straight line. But that bug is from the bug report button that you press to report a bug in modern versions of Minecraft. It's crazy. Like, all of this is from the vanilla stuff. It's crazy. LSW, welcome back in. Can we make a Duvid meal? Let's think here for a second. Actually, wait a minute. We can't do the items. We obviously can't do like an Uncrustable and an Epiman, and not without like a lot of imagination. But what we can do is we could go to like a table somewhere. Yeah, on this table, I want to do, what is it? $5? What's the combination of coins again, Duvid? What's the combination? It's $5 something 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 something. Can you just write that out for me? Hold on, we tried spawner detection, vault connection. Let's try it. Vault connection. What does that look like? I'm leaving. All right, I'll see ya. Vault connection. Yeah, no, vault connection is not as good as wax on. $5, 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 4 cents. Okay, Duvid, just for you, just for you. Hold on a second. Wax on. Let me just label this before I forget. Lantern sparkles. So what we can do, Duvid, is display entities are rather sprite displays are a little magical, in the sense that these are basically just text displays. So for example, if I could take, I don't know, what could I take here? If there's like a small little circle icon, that would be great. If I do function sprite display browse, if I just grab like this one, right? Dimes and quarters. Ads on live. Yep, that's how content creators make a living. If you don't like it, go to a different stream. Yeah, guys, follow Anathra, follow Haziki, follow Duvid as well when the shout out thing comes back. Love having my friends in the stream chat. Really appreciate it. But yeah, this thing right here, this is just text, and just like text in Minecraft can be dyed. So we could do like color. We could do something like, you could put in a hex value, right? So you could do like, I don't know, 777777. Why didn't that work? Oh, I forgot to add a comma. That's why. Yeah, so look, that made it darker. It used to be pure white, and now it's like gray. So like this could be a dime or a quarter. Maybe we make it a little bit brighter. I feel like dimes are usually a little bit brighter than quarters. Maybe we do like that, and then we could probably grab, oh man, we could probably grab like the red one and make that a little bit darker to make that brown like a penny. Did I know that text color can excuse me? What, it can? text color can it do? What is? I don't know what that means necessarily, but that sounds insane. But yeah, if we were to dye this color, let's do like looking at tinting the circles to look like money. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Twixie. Make this like, I don't know, 666 Actually, even better. 67. So now that's dark, right? And if we make that a little bit greener, if we make that like A7. Yeah, that's a penny. Let's go. It's brown. Thank you, Ruth Doge, for the shoutouts, by the way. I really appreciate that. You just saved me a lot of time. I really appreciate that. We obviously don't have like a dollar bill. Actually, is there like a rectangular object I could potentially steal to make a dollar bill? Oh, man. Green paper for bills. That's true. I could just use the paper item. I kind of want something more rectangular, though, because we've got the dimes and we've got the pennies. Yes, the U.S. has brown pennies, exactly. And then the quarters can be just larger dimes. But I'm just looking, is there like a rectangular thing? There's got to be some sort of rectangular object we can use to make a dollar bill. Surely there's something. I mean, if I were to take like the report icon, what would happen if I were to dye this green? I know I'm saying dye, it's more just color, not dye. But if I were to make this green, Ghost Dog on you, welcome in on YouTube side of things. That's sort of a dollar bill. It's a little like radioactive looking. What if we did FFFF, maybe like BB, just take away some of the blue. Or sorry, no. We want no red. So 2 squares next to each other are rectangular. That's true. Small gray rectangle on the bottom left section. Can make that green. That is a knife. Unfortunately, that is not a small gray rectangle. Albie, welcome in. Good to see you. Also, wow, all my YouTube viewers just vanished. I think it was because we got an ad. I could take this piece of drip leaf potentially and like stretch it out. I was hoping to have something that's like naturally rectangular, but I could just small gray rectangle in the bottom right section. We've got a couple things here. I think we just take the piece of drip leaf actually. If we were to then color, if we just do like make it a tad bit darker. Yeah, that's good. That's a dollar bill right there. That's excellent. It's a background color that can interpolate, but you can technically interpolate the text opacity. Whoa, okay. We will need to chat about that because that sounds insane. Very interested. Just don't have the bird space to think about it right now, but I would love to chat about that. Also, Tiger MC, thank you for your pebbles. Vault connection is too drippy. Yeah, no, I noticed that as well. The little drippy. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could use item displays, but I think it's more fun to use sprite displays personally. So we're gonna move into this second room here. There's sort of like a living room, like den area over here. Ooh, it is raining. There's like a den area over here, and there's like a little desk with a book and a lectern. I didn't know what to put here. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this into $5. Okay, Dude, if you're still here, can you post the thing again? Because I totally spaced on it. Is that flush with the floor? That looks flush with the floor. But yeah, we can do our $5 like that. This is so dumb. It doesn't have to be Duvid, but if someone else can also just paste in the Duvid meal. Okay, $5, 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 4 cents. Got it. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna have to. So they're gonna Z fight if we're not careful. So we want to just like position these ever so slightly. Imagine you wake up in a Walmart parking lot. Imagine that. So yeah, we're just gonna do our various bills here. Good to see you, Al. We appreciate you stopping by. We just kind of stagger these a little bit like that. That's perfect. And hold on a minute, sub goal was met. I didn't get a sub notification. Why are these things so delayed? Why are these things always so delayed? About to drop the whole copy pasta because I haven't memorized. I mean, props to you if you haven't memorized. Hey, there we are. Miss Mori with the Prime with the 4 months. Thank you so much for the support. Let's go. We are killing it on our sub goals today, you guys. It's amazing. The support on the stream today has been wild. So thank you so much, everybody. Genuinely, it has been a crazy stream for support. So thank you so much, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are awesome. But yeah, there's our $5 right there. My Thursday D&D game has been canceled on account of my gym having the plague. I see. But yes, welcome in, Miss Mori. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Why is the YouTube stream just dead now? It's down to 1 viewer. What happened? But Miss Mori, thank you so much. W Miss Mori indeed. And Fireflower, Maple Like Warrior, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Guys, this stream has been crazy. Thank you so much, everybody. I was just talking about how I am going to become a full-time student soon, and you know, every little bit really helps. I am the viewer. Okay, well, no, there's more than one person on YouTube. YouTube might just be tweaking out, to be honest. Who knows? Miss Moore, you really don't have to. No. I'm just mystified because we had like 10 times as many viewers on YouTube, but they all vanished. Oh no, now we're up to 7. So I think YouTube is just tweaking out on me. What's new, to be honest with you? What's new? Okay, so what is it? It is $5 3/4. Okay, so we take this, we copy our quarter. Now these are the quarters, so they're going to be slightly bigger. We can do 3/4 here, and that is what, 2 dimes and 4 cents. So that's a little big. But we can shrink that down to be quarter sized. Copy that, paste that in. Now of course there isn't really any animation here. We're just using display entities, but I still think it's funny. You know, I don't want to just do too much, just strictly text display stuff or sprite display stuff, because I want to make sure we use a lot of motion. But I think YouTube is just using it a little bit. This says 10 for you right now. It went from 10 to 1 to 7. YouTube is very strange. YouTube is very, very strange. I don't know what is going on there. Anyways, quarters. And then it's 2 dimes and then 4 cents. Okay, so we can probably delete that. Really invested in the Duvid meal economy. I know. And now it's back to 10. YouTube. Okay. Moral of the story. Never pay attention to YouTube stream metrics because they're always wrong. That's what I've learned today. So we're going to dye this to be a little brighter. If we do like CC. Shout out CC. We make it really small. And then we can do our 2 dimes here. So that's dime 1. That's dime 2. Okay, we've got our Duvid meal dimes. Very nice. I'm gonna slide that in. Silly YouTube counter. We love you, really. I don't love the YouTube counter. I think it sucks. I think it needs to get better. They say D&D is a fill-in for any TTRPG. Yeah, people tend to do that. People usually would just say D&D rather than, like, especially if it's like an indie tabletop RPG system. I notice people will usually just say D&D for the sake of, you know, easiness. But it's one of those things where the brand name has become synonymous with the product. That's a really big penny. That's a big penny. Albie with the 15. Thanks for the 15 stream streak. All right, that's a little big for the penny. I mean, meat it looks like lily pads. I mean, that's fine. That's not being mean. You're not wrong. What is it? 4 pennies? I think it's 4. Let me double check. It's 4 pennies. 4 cents. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. 4 pennies. Just double check my OBS is still looking good. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, YouTube viewer counter is wild, but we're gonna rotate these a little bit. They're slightly larger than the dimes. Because in real life, at least with American currency, pennies usually are slightly larger than dimes. So we're just gonna put them in right here. Boop, 3 and 4. And folks, we have ourselves the exact right amount of money you need to purchase a Duvid meal. Wow. I just want to get these lined up so they're like on the axes correctly. There we go. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. We have we have our Duvid meal. Why did I do this? We have our Duvid meal, folks. I'm just gonna like rotate some of these just so they're not all exactly the same, right? Just like give them a little spin. We got our quarters back there. Like, that one can spin. That one can spin a little bit. This one can spin a bit as well. There we go. Beautiful. After this desk is done, can I propose a small animation challenge for you? Ooh, absolutely you can. Absolutely. Okay, Howziki, lay it on me. No guarantees I will accept because it depends on the scope of the challenge, but as long as it fits in with this build, I would be happy to give it a shot. Don't trust YouTube metrics? I don't worry. And Duvid meal money. Yeah, Duvid meal money indeed. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Amazing. Okay, we've got ourselves the Duvid meal. All right, House, I'm very curious what you have planned, what you've got in mind here. Because this specific room, I don't really have ideas for. So I will take any and all suggestions here. I guess we could do stuff with the fire. There is a good fire text or sprite display, I think, in here somewhere. But where is it? That's regular fire. That's campfire fire. See, I don't think we really need campfire fire because we've already got the campfire. But I guess it could be kind of funny to stick this in here. Yeah, what if we just did this? What if we just put more fire in the fire? And then, actually, hold on a second. These could billboard. We could have these billboard to be... yeah, look. You can apply the billboard effect. You can apply you can apply the billboard effect to sprite displays or any kind of text display for that matter. And now, you know, like normally the sprite displays are 2D, like this one, where I could easily just walk around to the back of it and then it kind of disappears. This one, now that it billboards, it follows you, and that's awesome. And hi, person with a very obvious joke that I've definitely never seen before. Goodbye. The viewer count says 9 for you. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that viewer count. That's okay. It's none of my concern. None of my concern. So yeah, let's just put that there. We can go ahead and have this billboard as well. Additional settings, billboard vertical. There we go. So yeah, both of these will billboard now, so you'll never see the like a weird backside of it where it kind of just clips into nothingness. This is nice. This is great. This is good. That's a nice looking fire, if I do say so myself. Is there more we could do with this fire? I don't know. I think that's okay. There's not a whole lot going on in this room, right? We've got the lanterns looking sparkly. We got the fire looking fiery. We got the we got the suspicious collection of money and change over there. That's probably enough for this room. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. In the magic room, create a slow-moving trail of particles that kind of ping-pongs around the room. Whether it literally ping-pongs or moves from hard-coded point to hard-coded point is up to you. Oh my gosh, that sounds difficult. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do that with like collision and some math, but most likely I would have it do hard-coded points. But can I make a suggestion to help with the challenge? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree some sort of thing flying around this room would be cool, but whew, that's going to be a little difficult to conceive of on stream. It's a cool idea. YouTube lies? I know, it'd be lying. Also, Blumbo Productions, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh man, yeah, that sounds fun. I kind of want to save the summon room for last though. I was in, at least in my video, I planned on saving most of that for the end, just because, you know, that's like the fun room. I want to like people wait a little bit. Invisible sulfur cube with bounciness of 1. Hold on, that's right. We can't. I forgot sulfur cubes are in the game. You can just bounce these guys around. That's no gravity, no air resistance. I don't know what the commands are to assign that to a mob, unfortunately. Oh, they make more. There we go. Yeah, what are the commands for that? I'm not sure. Target it with commands. how's I'm down to give it a shot. However, it's probably going to be done off stream because that sounds like a lot to do on stream right now. It's a cool idea, but I think I'm going to save that for later in the video. I might actually literally say in my video, just like, hey, how Ziki challenged me on stream to do this in the summoning room. I'll save that for the end. So I do want to give it a shot. I just don't think I can give it a shot on stream, at least not well. So I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. Right. Next room, we have the basement, the summoning area, right? We're saving that for last. Let's go ahead and move upstairs because I have a couple ideas for upstairs. It's all attribute scale, the air resistance, the gravity, and bounciness, and no worries. Yeah, okay. The sulfur cube idea is cool. I may steal that for the video as well. But yeah, for the time being, I want to see what else I can do. So, folks, if you can throw at me some ideas for the upstairs areas. There's already a little bit of motion, right, with the sparkly lanterns. The candles give a little bit of motion, but I would love something more. Or even just little detail bits. Like, detail bits are easy enough to come up with. I can put, like, a stack of books here. We can do something like that. But it's like, what would you find in a room like this little reading area? What could you find here that would emit particles that would move around, right? You can't exactly have the books move around, unfortunately. And we have a collection of like real world objects down here. All this stuff. And if any of this stuff could move, that would be great. Pillow on the couch, definitely, definitely. Looking for specifically stuff that is gonna move though. I would love stuff that is easy to like, okay, this moves. We have we do have the notes, the music notes that are actually already animated. It'd be kind of cool to have them go up and down. Dead body with flies. Wait, that could go in the basement though. Wait, what? Wait. We could do an armor stand or a mannequin, and then summon the firefly particle like colored to be black. The firefly pit, that'd be so sick. I completely forgot what I was gonna do. Train of thought completely gone. What was I even gonna do? Oh yes, music. I want to do a little jukebox. Had a mannequin to be in the sleep pose and then rotate it. Good to know. Good to know. See, it's funny because my commands knowledge is very limited to just like display entities. I know like mannequins exist and of course like mobs and other kinds of entities. Right. Yes. Music note. Yeah. So I think in the front here, I'm going to go now. Sounds good, Blumbo Productions. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. We can put a little mini jukebox here. Oh man, could we do like a... Can we try and do a record? What if we have a jukebox, right? But on top of it is a spinning disc. We could do that. We have spinning stuff. Okay, hold on a second. I got ideas. Let's start with a regular jukebox. I want to make it look sort of like a hybrid of a jukebox and an old vinyl record player. That would be super cool. Okay, hold on. We make this a little small. Actually, let's not do that. Let's make this... Do I have a needle? I'm pretty sure we can figure out a needle. But would this look better up here? Oh, you know what? Let's put this in... Let's put this in the ground. Let's put this inside the block. There we go. Okay, so this thing is going to have our disc. Oh my god, there's already a command there. Okay, well, thank you, Aviothic Acid. If you don't mind putting that in my Discord, I will definitely check it out then. Goat horn for like a gramophone. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Item display, goat horn. It's not going to be 3D, but what does that look like? If I rotate that in, I'm not going to lie, that does kind of look awesome. You know what, Evicat? I'm doing that. Also, yeah, we are on 26.2, so whatever is on 26.3, we will unfortunately not have. Okay, that's a good idea. Have like a little cute little like gramophone thing. It's very silly looking, but I like it. Move that forward a little bit. There we go. Yeah. That is so goofy looking. So then we need a needle, of course. Ooh, we can have the needle vibrate back and forth. Okay, let's find our needle and put a disc on it. Yeah, well, we're not going to use a music disc. I want to actually use some of these particles because music discs, the item, are not perfectly round. So if we're to rotate, it would look really strange. But we can do, where are you? We can do a needle, and then we can do music disc. Might be better at an angle. It might be better at an angle, yeah. We could use the knife icon, perhaps, or we could maybe use something else. You could use a melon. Spear icon. The thing is, these are transparent. They don't have an inside section, so it might not look so good. I think. Oh, what is this? This is a piece of an end rod. Oh, lightning rod. Yes, we take the lightning rod and then we color it like black or something. There we go. That's gonna be our icon. Okay. Paste that in. We'll grab that in a minute. Just maybe raise that up. So the thing is, once again, the needles and stuff. Oh, hey, it is music. Hi. Speaking of music, the wonderful musical has arrived. If we were to put this at like a 45-degree angle, does that look better? It does kind of look better, yeah. Can we have some discs off to the side? Yeah, we can have some discs off to the side. Absolutely. So one thing I want to do is this guy. Going to... Ooh. Haziki, if you're still here... can I flip... Can I, like, mirror a text display? I don't think you can. But I want to... like, if I were to rotate this around... It's, of course, not going to be symmetrical. Right? So... Just for the record, air resistance is 26.2. Okay, good to know. Set the scale negative. Oh my gosh. Good point. Good point. Scales. Okay, so -5, -5, -1. No, that's not how you do that. Okay. Scale negative. 5, 5. Those didn't take. Only one of them. That did not seem to work, unfortunately. Properties. Is it here? Additional settings. Culling width. No. I think the first 5 should be -5. Haziki, you're insanely goated, by the way. Has anyone ever told you that? That, like, flips it back around. Let's try the second one. 5, 5. Oh, wait. No, it keeps only putting... That's weird. That's really weird. Why are you just gone? Where did you go? First 5 should be... Yeah, no, I hear you. It just doesn't like want to take... Oh, what's that down there? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, now this thing is super messed up. But it faces that way and it faces... No, it still faces the wrong way. But why? I keep... Yeah, I set this to -5 and then when I press done, it goes away. Or like it does something weird. Right? And then if I were to rotate it now, it's back to the way it was. That's really weird. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Cool idea, but we can just use something else. What can we use? Like an item display is already 3D. We don't need to go through all this extra work for the text display. Like we could take like an end rod or something. Is there anything better? Let's just do an end rod. It's fine. Like if all we got to do is take one of these guys, scale it down, and then we already have a 3D object. We don't need to mess with too much text displays. Have the extra discs partially in a chiseled bookshelf. Good idea. I will do that actually. But if we just rotate this to be like this and then just kind of squish it down. Now, I don't really know how like record players work, admittedly. Never actually owned one. I think they're cool. Never actually owned one. So we're just gonna assume they work like this, where the needle just sits on top of the disc. Hello? That was weird. We're just gonna assume like this, it works like that, where the needle sits on top of it. That is what I like to call close enough. Right. Okay. On to what's actually important for this moving disc thing. We're just gonna do boop and boop. That is actually how it works. Okay, amazing, fantastic. I'm glad that works. So we're gonna call this, what area is this? This is reading room, spinning disc. So we want, actually, we don't need this. I completely forgot. We don't need this. We don't need this because I've already set up some basic rotate commands here. So all we have to do is apply the tags rot cw fast and then rotate to whatever sort of thing we want to turn into a disk. So first I want to take this. I don't know what this funny like donut looking thing is, but we can take this text display, we can make this black. We can just make that, that's like pitch black. Okay, hold on a second. Instead of that, let's do 2. There's a little bit of a gray look to it. That's good. Now we take the cool Warden Sonic Boom Blast thing. Love this, by the way. Absolutely love these Warden Sonic Boom particles. It's crazy that all of these amazing particle shapes just come from one singular thing, which is the Warden Sonic Boom Blast. They've got so many cool particles in that. I love it so much. So we get that lined up. We take the top one, scale it down. Now you see the vision, folks. Now you see the vision. We take that, we edit properties, put the command in the Discord. Haven't tested the exact command. Hey, no worries. I appreciate that, abiotic acid. I will take a look after stream. Okay. We want to do color. Let's make that actually black. But it should work. Nice, nice. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. That's awesome. Okay. I'm just going to separate those just to make it a little bit easier to work with. Going to copy paste that. Put these in place like so. Scale you down. Oh, wait, why are you disappearing and being weird? Hello? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that's like ridges on a disc, right? We just slide this up to be ever so slightly. Yeah, that looks good. Let me just change this to be maybe 1 1 1 1 1, just a little darker. Now you can barely see it though. If we do like, I don't know, we're getting really specific with the hex values here, but if we just do like 191919, that's slightly darker. Yeah, or slightly lighter. That's close enough. Get it slightly lower so it's not Z fighting. Okay, so that will be our disc. That's an alright looking disc, I will say. The vinyl has a tiny groove that the needle vibrates on. Electronics pick up the vibrations, turn them into a digital signal. Yeah, okay, I got you. Cool. So what we can do is, Axiom is a really handy feature where you can group display entities together. So now that's just one display entity. And because I already have the command set up, all I have to do is just run a little bit of the sort of /tag magic. @e type equals text display distance equals 2, let's say. Add rotate, and then add rot cw fast. And it starts spinning. Look at that. It just happens automatically. That's really cool looking. Look at this thing. It's not the most like pretty looking thing in the world, but it certainly will suffice as a music disc. Right, we didn't want to use an actual in-game music disc, of course, because that anything that Axiom is just using ride logic with the grouping. Honestly, yeah, I could see that. I don't really know how the ride command works beyond basics, but from what I can intuit just off of the name, I would imagine it's probably that. Okay, we have ourselves a disc. We just need to make it a little bit smaller, shrink that down to size. It's also floating a little bit. Let me just slap that slightly lower, like that. There we go. Okay. And there we have a record player, guys. Look at that. Oh, we need the music note particles. This is super awesome and super cute, but we do need the music note particles, and we want spare discs in like a little bookshelf somewhere. So I'm thinking, actually, let's remove that bookshelf and let's put some spare discs in here. Isn't this cute looking? I love this. The needle does need to be a little smaller. So we're going to slide that over a little bit, rotate that just a tad. Okay. Yeah, that was a little large, but look at that! It actually looks like a spinning, record disc and all that. It looks awesome. I'm glad. Makes me very happy. Anathra, I'm so happy to hear that, dude. This makes me so happy too. It's just like it's off center. I didn't notice it's off center. Wow, it was very off center. There we go. Love your stuff. The B Llama, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the kind comment. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. We are messing around with more display entities right now, and Axiom, Command, Magic, and all that. There we go. We got a disc playing. Now all we need is, it looks so good. Thank you, the B Llama. Really, really appreciate that. We can delete this penny from the Duven meal. And where did I put it? It's over here. We're going to grab the triple music note sprite display from my sprite display catalog, slap that up here. Maybe look like the needle point down more so only the front touches the disc. Yeah, I kind of wanted the back to line up with that thing, but it does look a little bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, we should fix that. Only problem is it's all really tiny, so I'm actually going to go into 30 FOV just so I can see a little bit better. I have this really handy mod called FOV toggle, which allows me to switch between two FOVs with the press of a button. And for me, it's right control, switches me between my standard 80 FOV and 30 FOV, and it's incredibly handy. The only problem with this is when it's in that position, the horn of the record player looks a little phallic. It looks a tad bit phallic, but I think we're just going to pretend that I didn't say that, and we're going to move on with our lives. So let's get this in. This is 3 music notes. We can shrink that down. Let's make these like green. Maybe I think green would be cute. Color green. That's not how you spell that. New checking. Turn this record player into a 6-phase boss fight. On it, boss. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. I guess, okay, technically okay, hold on. The music should be coming out of the gramophone thing. It should be coming out of there. Look at this. No, okay, I know this is more accurate, but it looks way better over here. It looks way better when it's down there. That looks so good. That looks awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. That's peak. Okay, over here, we just keep it really simple, and we're just going to shove some music discs in this thingy here. Can probably just scale them down to be smaller and then just shove them in the I'm breaking Vintage's awesome build, don't tell her. Shove this in here, yeah, and that can fit probably several music discs. I vote Billboard Center. Oh yes, of course. Last thing, not there. Where is it? Billboard Center. Let's try Billboard Center. It is completely disappeared. That's freaky. Let's not do Billboard Center. Let's try vertical. What? What is wrong with this thing? See ya, Nathra. Thanks for stopping by. This normally works just fine. What is... If it goes back to fixed. Now that's back to normal. Okay. I Blew Up Plays Games. Welcome back in. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. I really need to try sprite displays or whatever my builds. Hey, the Bee Llama, don't forget, you've got my sprite display catalog and Quentin's data pack in the description of my most recent video. So definitely check those out. We got this cute little thing. It's yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. We literally had billboarding work just fine for the fire earlier. So I don't know what's going on there. But we'll just leave that the way it is for now. I want to vertical only moves to the x-axis. Yeah, no, I know how that works. It was freaking out a little bit there. I don't know what was going on there. So let's go ahead and just make more of these item displays. I should be able to right click, change this out for a different color disc. Yeah, we just pick whatever disc we feel like. That's good. That's awesome. And if we were to, it would take a while to fill every single section of this with discs. So we're just going to do like a few. We're just going to do a handful of these. Disc. What is that? Oh, that's the new Sulfur Cube one. Oh, I haven't listened to this one. I should really listen to that. Completely forgot they added a disc in with the Sulfur Cube update. I got to listen to that at some point. Okay. We got a few discs in there. They look kind of strange. The transform that Axiom is giving it is combining weirdly with the billboard setting. Probably visible inside a nearby block or something. Yeah. No record sleeves. Yeah, I know. They will get these will get destroyed. Press Control D to duplicate. Control D does not do that. Or at least not with display entities. Shame on Axiom. Real. Yeah, no, these discs are not being properly stored, that's for sure. These discs are going to get scratched and screwed up immediately. But you know what? I guess Vintage is just not very careful with her vinyl records. So, oh well. What can you do? You're all good, plays. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a little strange looking, but it just kind of looks like you shoved a bunch of them in there. That's fine. We'll just leave it at that. That's good. I always got that vibe from. I know, right? I know. Okay, so this is awesome. I love this a lot. What else can we do in this room? There's a brewing stand up here. Something could happen with this brewing stand, maybe. Oh, fun idea. Potion bottle hanging off the side of the shelf, spilling liquid down onto the floor. Sparkles on the crystal. That's another good idea. Let's do that. Let's do sparkles on the crystal. Let's do sparkles on the crystal first. So if we just summon a marker real fast. Give that a tag. Tag E-type marker, distance 1, add crystal sparkle. Okay, so crystal sparkle will work for anything, not just that one specific crystal. We can add that in multiple places. We can steal this, take our lantern sparkles from before. We can call this crystal sparkle. Instead, though, should we do like, I still kind of like electric spark. One custom sparkle thing. Yeah, well, we have one command block that should affect every single. You know, the fact that the electric sparks, we didn't like them before because they had a bit of a pinkish hue to them. But now that might actually work in our favor. We just need to make the radius a little bit larger. But that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe, okay, instead of 0.15, we can do like 0.25 maybe. And I want to kind of tone down the amount of particles a little bit. So let's set that to 1. Label that. Amethyst crystal sparkles. The pinkish color is perfect. I know, right? It actually works really well. It's like the perfect hue from the electric spark particle. So that's nice. We've got that in place. Are there any other amethyst crystals? There must be more amethyst crystals around here somewhere. You would think so. Surely Vintage did not just add in one amethyst crystal to... Aha! There we go. There's another one. I was going to say, if she only added in one amethyst crystal, that's crazy. Let's do this out here. Paste. Add crystal sparkle. There you go. You're all sparkly and cutesy now. Very nice. Bring you down like there, probably. Slide that in. Nice. Cute. Cute little crystal sparkles. I love it. Is there another one? In the magic room? Yeah, there's probably one down here. Oh, there's many down here. Okay. Well, we've got our work cut out for us, I guess. There's a whole lot down here. How does that look? Because for the big crystals, it's not as visible. No, it's still visible for the big crystals. I like that. I like that. That's good stuff. Paste you in for all of these. It's going to be here a while. How we doing, folks, by the way? Got a lot of folks hanging out on the YouTube side of things. How we all doing today? Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I gotta make sure I don't step in the summoning altar here, or else I'll be transported away to a faraway land. This is sick. It's subtle but nice. Yeah, like it's the kind of stuff that you won't necessarily notice right away. This is the kind of thing you won't necessarily notice right away, but it's a really nice little detail. I mean, even then, like you walk into this room, like yes, this is the center of attention, and there will be more. But you look around, you look at the details, and it's like, oh, look at that. The crystals are sparkly. It's cute, you know? You botted your YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. Paste you in. First stream attended for your channel. Hey, XC Delta, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I do want to do more main channel streams. It just depends on when I have the time to sit down and do some display entity work. I want to, you know, focus my main channel streams on the display entity stuff. Like I stream a lot more than what you guys see on the main channel. It goes on my second channel. It goes on my Twitch. So highly recommend checking me out over on Twitch just to make sure you're following and so you can catch all my streams. But yeah, you know, when I do get around to doing a main channel stream, it's always going to be display entities and all that. You're sparkling, right? Yeah, you're sparkling. Joined, I see a spinning copper golem. Well, here, consider this a little sneak preview for the next video. What can I say? And hold on a second. Speaking of Twitch, hello, Musy Raiders. Welcome in, folks. Musy, how you doing? Hold on a second. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was the stream? Echo the Gecko, what's up? Good to see you, gamers. Good to see you, gamers. Musy, how was stream? Hope you had a wonderful time. I'm assuming you were doing some gaming, doing some freaking sick Minecraft. There's another raid coming in as well. What the heck is happening? Back with the raid as well. We've gotten like 4 raids today. This is crazy. Bird. What is happening? Hi, Loudon. Why is there 3 happening in a row? Excuse me? What is happening? I know I just started talking to the YouTube side of things, but what is happening over? What you must have coordinated? Oh yeah, you must have coordinated this. There's no way. There's no way you didn't coordinate. Yeah, okay. It's big. You're playing Big Walk Loudon. What's up? Beck, what's up? Musy, what's up? Bert. Raiders and welcome in, guys. So you will be pleased to see that I'm working on something very cool here. Let me tell you what's going on here. First of all, hope you had a wonderful stream. If you have to raid and run, that is completely okay. Cheddar Chaz, thank you for the follow. Welcome in all the new folks. Hope you enjoy the stream. My name is LeonSBU. I go by Leon. I am a member of the Skyblock Kingdom server. You may have heard of me through Skyblock Kingdoms or UAC Generations, and we are actually here working on our friend Vintage Applesauce's house. You guys are also probably familiar with Vintage. I know Loudon and Musy and Beck, you guys obviously are, but, you know, other folks that came in with the raids, Vintage built this beautiful fantasy elven style house complete with the trees and the towers and everything else, and it is our job to animate this entire thing with particles and display entities and command blocks. So I've been hard at work on some really cool stuff, such as boiling pot of salmon. Heard about you from my friends. Fair enough. Welcome in, Rabbit Warden. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We got boiling pot of salmon. We got secret bug crawling around back there behind the cupboards, if I can wait for it to show up again. This is what best channel I've seen in a while. BL Lava, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got a mysterious amount of currency that definitely doesn't mean anything. Hi, Twitch. I assume there's a Twitch chat. Yes, I have Twitch chat right up there on the horizontal view. On the vertical view, there is no chat being displayed, but I stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Over here, oh yeah, over here we have a record player with playing some music. This is super cool. This is awesome. We got some discs and whatnot. Down in the bottom, we have my favorite thing I've done so far. We have spinning golem summoning circle. Now, Vintage is not allowed to see any of this. I've forbidden Vintage from watching any of my streams when I do these animation stuff because it's supposed to be a surprise. I'll be showing this to her next week. TBH are more of a PvP than a builder, but some building content is also fun. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like building stuff. What can I say? Building stuff is fun. I think I got some cool ideas. The dude spins around. Was the record player bought in 2014? Probably. How do the display entities work performance-wise? Not so bad. It helps a lot that we're playing in a super flat world. So very minimal mobs and lighting updates, thankfully. There's not a lot going on out here besides the build itself. So I've got, like, it doesn't say on here, but I've got a crap ton of entities. Like, look at all this, look at all these entities. It's no big deal, though. Performance does not seem to be taking a hit. They've, display entities are pretty well optimized, if I remember correctly. How did it make the floor thing? Good question. That's really cool. Yeah, I made some really cool stuff with display entities. I love it. It's such a cool, niche, underutilized part of Minecraft building. I think it's pretty freaking awesome and just like super underrated. So very excited to just push what you can do with display entities, you know? This floor thing, these are different frames from the animation of the Warden's like chest laser attack, like the sonic boom. I'm taking the specific frames from that animation, coloring them green, and then spinning them around on the floor. You're literally looking at the Warden's particles right there. Christy, welcome in. Thank you for your pebbles. And yes, text displays. I'm calling them sprite displays, but they're just fancy text displays. You can display entity particles. Well, Rabbit Warden, I recommend you go to my YouTube channel and check out the most recent video because I have an entire video about this very, very cool and revolutionary new kind of building technology called sprite displays. Everything you see behind me is actually just a text display, but with a lot of magic and trickery. Entirely in vanilla Minecraft, you can have text displays display basically anything. Particles, items, blocks, even the literal GUI. You can literally put the like look at this, look at this stuff. I have as in display entity the hotbar. Like this is just the hotbar. I can grab this, I can spin it around. I just have the in-game hotbar as an entity. Like, it's very, very meta. Sadly, I have to leave, Celian. Hey, no worries, B-Llama. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate the kind words. So you can do some crazy stuff with display entities, and I really want to, like, make this into its whole, like, a whole building thing. You know, I want to make this into a whole building thing. So that's the plan. I'm using command blocks to make fake portals, but I'm forced to use block displays to make the portal effects. Yeah, you can do particles. You can do a lot of stuff, really. The chameleon system, thank you for your pebbles. Folks that's just joined in on the raid, guys, do pay your pebble taxes, by the way. Do the redeems. It genuinely does help me out a lot for, you know, stream performance and all that. So if you haven't claimed your, if you haven't paid your pebble taxes yet, go ahead and do so on the Twitch chat. There we go. There's the pebble taxes coming in. There's another little thing I want to make sure we do. There's another little thing I want to make sure we do. I'm not sure if I want to do this with a banner or with sprite displays. Amaranthine, axolotls, cool tea art, Mexican, thank you for your pebbles, by the way. There's one thing I want to do. I don't know if I can do it easily. If you have a texture pack, yeah, with the resource pack, you can add whatever you want to Minecraft, but then you're outside of what I call vanilla Minecraft, and I'm not really, I don't want to use any resource packs or any mods, is my idea. Stephanie, welcome back. So one thing I want to do is, so this is like the bed area, and of course we're making this for vintage. One thing I want to do, I want to put like a pride flag here. I want to put the buy flag. I'm just trying to think of what the best way to do that is. We could do a banner, or we could combine several display entities. I want to try it first with concrete display entities. I think that would be fun. If we do concrete, right? Let me just make sure I'm get the colors right as well. I want to make 100% sure I get the colors right. Okay, yeah. So it's like magenta, purple, blue. Yeah. Maybe carpets. Actually, you know what? Wool would be nice, but then I'm going to have to stretch them out. And then you'll see the texture get really stretched. So let's try concrete first. Let's try concrete first, because we'd have to scale these things down to really weird proportions. If I just make that super duper thin, Loudon, thank you for pebbles. I appreciate that very much. If I just do like 3 of those, I can go ahead and copy paste that. Oh, can I make this like, wait, can I make it like dangle a little bit? That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Hold on a second. So it's magenta, and then we do purple concrete. I would love to have this on Vintage's like the bedroom area. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really nice. I want to make it like wave a little bit, or like have some sort of motion to it. It's cool to have it as is, but the idea is that it should be animated. You know, that would be nice. Blue concrete. Where are we? Blue concrete. There we go. As someone who uses command blocks a lot for logic and animating, I like to see you make things as you learn. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad. I do definitely want to include the learning process as much as possible in my videos. Because I think it's entertaining and I get to show my learning process with you guys. But also, like, you know, Minecraft is not all about succeeding. Life isn't all about succeeding at things immediately. And I want to be able to show off my failures just as much as I show off my successes. So yeah, you will see things, especially in my next upcoming video, you'll see things where I just completely mess up and just don't. It takes me like several tries to get a basic thing right. Like, these things happen. That's life. We're humans. These things happen. And I will not hesitate to show that in my videos. Anyways, we've now grouped this into one sprite display. It's also cool to see an animated tornado. Oh man, you could do that with enough of these particles. You could do that. How was your day? My day has been great. I've been really looking forward to stream. I've been really looking forward to this. I spent some time outside. Thankfully, it's before it started raining. It is raining now. It is raining really hard out there. I got inside before that happened, thankfully. YouTube streams aren't as popular as the Twitch streams. Yeah, typically Twitch streams, I have more success streaming on Twitch, but I do like to multi-stream every now and again. I think the YouTube streams have a lot of like VOD potential. I've also been getting interested in learning command blocks for some project ideas, and watching you work with stuff has been super cool. Thank you, Loudon. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been really cool learning this. You know, it's a brand new thing for my channel. But it's fun. It's really cool. Why wasn't I doing this before? This stuff is awesome. So we've got this. I can scale this up now. Actually, I might want to shrink that down by 1. There we go. There we go. So let me know if I messed up this flag in any way. I'm pretty sure I got the colors right. Pretty sure I got the proportions right. But we can just go ahead and slide this in here. You know, I see a lot of people will put one like above their bed, right? Like here. Okay, it needs to be a lot larger. There we go. We make that like really big. Maybe that's not the best. Oh, you know what? Let's put it here. Let's put it here. It would look better on this wall. Also, I really stretched it out. Blanket would be fun, but the blanket would be really difficult to do well. I think with the blanket, it would have to like drape over the sides of the bed. How big is Twitch? Well, you can pop on over and come check it out yourself. LeonSBU.com has all of my links, by the way. Both of my YouTube channels, the main one and the second one. The Twitch, the merch store, which, by the way, is getting updates very, very soon. The Twitter, the Blue Sky, the Patreon, and all that stuff. So highly recommend checking that out. We're going to set this to maximum brightness. So why is it so dark still? You should add that one J-Slat flag. I actually don't know what that looks like, but I'll have to check. Let's put this right in the center. And I suppose we can stretch it out a little bit more this way. No, I think that's good. I think that's good. So I want to make this thing wave. Gotta go, guys. Have a great rest of the stream. See ya, Cool TR. Thank you for stopping by. I want to make this thing wave. And the way to make this wave, we're going to have to change the position of the center point here. Thankfully, you can do that in Axiom pretty easily. We can change this translation offset. I'm going to punch that down to be like -1. Oh, no. Did I just break it? Did I just... Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm breaking things. Uh-oh. Well, time to start guessing, because I don't remember what number I had here. 28. Was it 287? I think it might have been 287. No, it was not 287, because now there's a hole. Panic. What happened? 282? 281? Now there's a thing there. Is it 2817? I remember there being a 7 in there somewhere. What number was it? I've messed it up. It's probably some division of 1. Can I just control... I can't control Z this. They all have the same entity origins. Axiom is currently using these transformation values to get the effect you set up at the start. Ah. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Right. Well, we're going to have to fix the flag. But then I would have to do something is if I can move the anchor point up to the top, I could rotate it a lot more easily. Those look like square roots. I could see that. Perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that. That's double. This is half of that. Something, something, something. Square root 2 over 2. Look at this dude and its math. Oh my gosh. Haziki's the goat with this stuff. We can fix the flag. That's no problem. We might have to abandon our dreams of having it rotate, though. Unless we want to just have it just like spin around. That's probably not what we want. Yeah, we can always redo the flag. The question is, if I were to have it move, like rotate like this, it would also have to translate itself back and forth. That would be really difficult. That would be really, really difficult. Reset translation. Did I just break it again? I just broke it again. Okay. We may or may not have messed up the flag a little bit. Is my friend whose house you're animating also a YouTuber? Yes, my friend Vintage. She is mainly a streamer, but she does have a YouTube channel as well. 0.282. Hold on a second. Let me. I kind of already goofed it a little bit, so I appreciate it, House, but I'm just gonna delete it and start over. But yes, if you want to check out Vintage's channel, I should have set up a stream command for this. Let me just grab her YouTube and Twitch real fast. Yeah, awesome person, my friend on Skyblock Kingdoms SMP. She's absolutely wonderful. There is her YouTube page. There is her Twitch. There is her Twitch. She is awesome, and she streams, and she's really good at building, as you can tell by the house. Looks great. We'll be making videos together. The plan is when this video goes out, her POV of her building the house is also going to go out at the same time. It's going to be great. Hi, Haziki. Yeah, hello. All right. Well, we tried. Let's rebuild that real fast. We tried. We might just have to do a static flag, unfortunately. Do I still have one on my clipboard? I do not have one on my clipboard. That's a real shame. Concrete. So it was magenta, purple, and blue. Cool plan. Yeah. So yeah, Vintage and I are working on a video together, which has been really fun. We did some recordings and stuff. I think she built this on stream, or, you know, built the house, her portion of the project and all that. Rug. Oh yeah, well, we could do a rug. A rug is easy enough to just do with carpet stuff. I want to do something I want to put something on the wall here. That's the idea, right? So let's just do big flag on wall. I think big flag on wall is going to be a little more fun. So edit properties. Let's make that purple concrete. This is going to be really easy to put back together. Thankfully, it's not exactly hard to put this together. So this will be easy. Carpets would need to be stretched to be flat. Yeah, no, for sure. This is fine though. But once again, the texture on the wool is going to be very stretched out, and I'm not gonna like how that looks. Blue concrete. But yeah, really glad you guys have been enjoying the commands videos. It's been really fun, and it's been doing really well on my channel too. So heck yeah, you know, it's been great. I've been genuinely having a blast. All right, I believe that is Why is there still... Why... There we go. Okay, there's still a little hole there. We can go ahead and group those. Oh, did it not group? Group. There we go. Okay. Stretch that out. Give that a little rotate, and we can slide that over into the house. This goes up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, favorite. If you're talking favorite series on this channel, I do have to mention Skyblock Kingdom Season 2 is absolutely goated. If anybody's looking for more stuff to watch on my channel, between the the commands videos, y'all gotta watch SBK Season 2. It's just so fun. I kind of wish the textures just truncated instead of getting yucky. Yeah, they would get all stretched out, and I wouldn't like that. So we're gonna put that there. See, I think that's nice. I think that's cute. I think Vintage is gonna like that a lot. There's a good trick to get a square display of just the exact color code you choose. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Thankfully, flags like this are pretty simple, so it's not that hard to just slap them together with some concrete. SBK Season 2, yep, Loudon can confirm it's pretty good. If you like Skyblock and lore and the color red and blue, you'll probably like SBK Season 2. It's the videos that I'm the most proud of. Like, the 10 Builders videos are fun, don't get me wrong, but SBK Season 2, man. Oh, it was so good. We cooked. Thank you, Loudon. I appreciate that. Ruby and I cooked. What can I say? Could I do particles coming off of the flag, actually? Would that be funny or would that be unnecessary? What sort of particles could I do coming off of the flag? I'm procrastinating. SBK2. Rex, when you get to my POV, you're going to like it. You're going to like it a lot. It's going to be fun. We did things. We did things. Gay little sparkles. Yeah. Confetti. Oh, confetti doesn't exist. Let's just try messing around with particles and seeing. Would heart particles. Can I change the color of the heart particles? Okay. Hold on a second. If I just do particle Minecraft, what is it? Heart. Yup. Put it here. Let's bump it up by 1. I mean, we got the hearts. Heart particles is cooking. The question is, what is the most bisexual Minecraft particle? I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that, but I will allow the folks in chat to answer that. I don't think those can change color. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Is there another kind of heart particle? Can it be rainbow? No, I don't think there's rainbow particles. Good P2, welcome in. Hi, good morning. Bone meal particle? Those are like the green particles, right? Yeah. Ooh, I'm qualified. Excellent. We'll start throwing ideas at me. There's different kinds of particles, of course. Yeah, so what is this? Is it crop? What is it even called? I actually have no idea what it's called. There's all sorts of things where I just... Oh, what is it called? EXP. EXP particles are different. What mod am I using for the command block UI? This is called Better Command Block UI. It's awesome. It's really, really nice. What can I do here? Cherry leaves. That's kind of funny, actually. That could potentially work. Leaf falling spore blossom. No. What is the leaf particle called? There's a particle database in the wiki. Yeah, I bet there is. Dragon's breath. There's like a leaf thing. What could work? What could work? Hey guys, what if we use this particle? what about this one, guys? I'm annoyed at Twitch right now because my account is suspended. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Pink Sheep Worshipper, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, it's my first Leon stream on State 4. Sounds good. Sounds good. Welcome to us messing with particles. Oh, is it oak leaves? Hold on. No, is it pale oak leaves? Pale oak leaves. Those are just always gray though. That's lame. I don't think. Yeah, I can't recolor. I have it set up to be. Let's just have it set up to be blue, right? Why are you blue? What is wrong with you? We just have it set up to be blue. When making particles, I usually do the hard way and make my custom particles using the textures. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I am not going to be doing custom particles, unfortunately. That is a lot. Is it tinted leaves? Thank you. Why does it not let me... Hello? Why doesn't it like that? It does not seem to accept that. Why are you being weird? Robbie likes to play. Welcome in. Shouldn't be affected by the social media ban. I see. Yeah, that's annoying. Pink Sheep Worshiper, thanks for the explode. I appreciate it. You need the color data? Oh. Something needs to go in there, or it's going to require special NBT data that I don't know off the top of my head. So I think the leaves probably wouldn't fit anyways, to be completely honest. I think we'll just ignore that. What is vibration? Apparently I can't do vibration. Can I do angry villager particles? There we go. Yeah, that's definitely it. What else can we do? I wish it would tell you which particles need additional data and which ones don't. Is there at least 100K subscribers by now? Hope to see if the LeonSBU community will grow further. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Take care. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Really appreciate the kind words. Totem particles. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, but that's not what we're looking for. That just kind of looks like... I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. What else is here? Sulfur cube goo. You know, nothing says bisexual pride like sulfur cube goo. Am I right, gamers? I don't actually know what that means. It was a funny sentence. Wait, we could do a popcorn machine. We could do a popcorn machine. We do have a Discord. Yes, Axia Delta. I do have a public Discord. It is at leonsbu.com. Takes you to the link to the Discord. It do be popcorn, though. Look at that. It's yeah, that's not going to work. What else could work? What do we have here? Cloud. No, cloud's not going to work. Try cherry leaves. I did try cherry leaves. They're always pink. I mean, to be honest, even if I did get a particle that works, I don't think we would be able to... It would be difficult to have 3 different colors. End rod, entity effect, falling dust, falling honey. Who doesn't like goo, though? I mean, fair enough. Wait, what is a fishing particle? What is a fishing particle? Now I'm curious. Oh, that's cool. It's a little fishy things. Wait, you could do this the whole time. Hold on. This is important. This has got to go. This can go in the water here. I didn't know you could do that. Hold on. Summon marker, nope, not an acacia boat. Conduit absorb. Okay, let's try conduit absorb particle. Let's just see what that looks like. Hello? Conduit? Conduit particle does not seem to be here. What are we even trying to find a particle for? I was hoping to do some cool animation. I put a pride flag up in the bedroom area. I was hoping to do like some sort of animation, but I don't really think it's making a lot of sense. I just wasn't able to find one that works well. So let's copy this code. Let's just say splash Minecraft fishing. We can ignore the color stuff because we just want it to be blue. Use 3 splash instead of fishing for particles. I can survive a tick without being in water. Wait, oh, there is a splash. Okay, that's handy. Let's do water splash. So then if we summon a marker and we give that the tag add splash, it do be splashing. Okay, that works. Let's put this in place. Gotta give this a name that's just period because the name tags are so annoying. Okay, let's put this here. 5625. No. There we go. That's centered. That's centered. There we go. There we go. Look at that. The sink now has splashy particles coming out of it. Try trail. Okay. Well, this will be the last thing we try for the custom particles. I do want to, you know, keep moving on with the stream. We actually might have to end off pretty soon, unfortunately. But let's just try. Let's try one more thing. Try trail. Trail seems to take specific data. Yeah, it takes specific data that I don't have right now, unfortunately. Understandable. What's my current chat? What's your current favorite stim noise? Good question. Good questions all around. All right. Use @n instead of @e. Oh, I should be doing that. Thank you, Haziki. That's smart. Okay, guys, we've done some good work here. We've got a lot of new particles and all that in. While I just joined, you've been here for a while. We've got some good stuff. We've done a lot. We got the Duvid meal. We got the fire. There's a lot more to do, of course, but we've got quite a lot of particles already in place and like cool animations. Like this thing, I love this jukebox. That's really cool. We of course have this over there looking fantastic. There's definitely a few more things we can probably do. Oh, we were gonna do a potion bottles up on the shelf spilling. Last thing before we end. Okay, last thing before we end. Let's do that first. Can we do a block display of like a pot? We could do a block display of a pot. Show Duvid meal again. Okay, fine. We got $5, 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 4 pennies. Lapis IL, welcome in. Good to see you. You have splash now. I do in fact have splash. Is there a better sort of bottle or cup graphic than what we already have with the pot? Yeah, we're not going to end. I want to make sure we get the dripping potion spilling out of the pot. I want to get that first. I want to do that first. Is there a good like cup icon? I don't think there's a good cup icon, so we'll just use the decorated pot. It's fine. It's fine. Or not the decorated pot, but the regular flower pot. Because what I can do is it's 3D, which already helps a lot. I can have that be like rotated a bit to the side, slide that in there. So the idea is this is the cup. This had some sort of liquid in it, but now it's just spilling off to the side. Actually, even better, I could do a couple of these. I've used a sea pickle flower pot item. Yeah, we're doing we're just doing the flower pot block display. It's close enough. I'm gonna do another one that's sitting here in the back. That way, it's not just the one block. We've got a couple blocks. Here we do one that's sitting there like that. If we wanted to, we could even put in an actual block here. Is this actually gonna fit though? I mean, it sort of fits. Yeah, that doesn't really fit. Let's copy, paste that in. Oops, excuse me. I'm getting stuck in the trapdoors here. Cherry trapdoors. Reminds me of a certain somebody. Somebody you used to know. The particle command is my personal enemy. Honestly, so valid. Why is the lantern's particle the copper wax particle, not flame? We tried flame, but because I don't know, I didn't really want to use flame. It didn't feel quite right compared to copper wax. I like this because, you know, the lantern is enclosed. You don't really have like an open flame would have to be like right in the middle where the middle of the lantern is. I think the wax particle looks a little bit better. I'm open to changing it though. But anyways, we have these two here. Sorry, these 3 here. We're going to need a new marker. Let me go ahead and do summon marker again. Cover the dirt inside. Wait, hold on. I guess there is kind of dirt in there, isn't there? Yeah. You know what? Interesting idea. What if we summon in? Hold on a second. Function. I can't type. Function sprite display browse. We can summon in water as a sprite display. Where is it? There it is. If we have some flowing water here, we go ahead and color this. What should we color it? Let's make mysterious green potion liquid. There we go. We can't fully cover it because we can't make this fully opaque, unfortunately, but we can shrink this down a lot. Remember to add a command that says execute as he. Yes. Summon Ender Dragon. Got it. Will do, Hauziki. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, so if we move this in place, put that like there, shrink that down a lot. So the idea is, yeah, this is like full of mystery liquid because we you know, here in the LeonSBU streaming experience, we love our potions full of mystery liquid. Okay, so look at that. It's got water. The water is coming out of it, right? We're going to have mysterious green liquid. We've got our marker over here. Let's try what Hauziki said and do, what is it? Tag at N. You can make it opaque by summoning multiple of these. I tried that with the water that's being boiled on the pot. Did not work as well as I had hoped. So I'm just going to stick with one. Just to keep it simple, I'm just going to stick with one. So how it's just to make sure it's tag at N, right, for the nearest entity. I can do add. I can do potion drip. Oh, wait. Yeah. And type equals marker. I added it to myself. Okay, we could do add remove. I do not want to be dripping magic potion out of my orifices, unfortunately. I already do that enough on the weekends. If you know what I'm saying. I don't actually know what that means, but it was funny. Lanterns, amethyst, water splash, slime. Yeah, it's magic slime. I regret everything. Please try magic orb silver. I will be trying that after stream. Potion drip. So I know for sure we can use. Thanks. Did I learn how to use scoreboards fully? Yes and no. I do have a few counters set up. Actually, I can show this off real fast. Scoreboard, objectives, set display. Where is it? Sidebar, my objective. I have 3 scoreboard counters running currently. I have one for 5 seconds, one for 1 second, and one for 0.25 seconds. Something starts. Welcome in. Welcome back, everybody. That was an agile, by the way. Good to see you guys. I've got those 3 running in the background. Just really, really handy for timing stuff. I've been using that a lot. Lapis IL, thank you for your pebbles as well. So let's make this vault connection. The question is, can I color it? Actually, I want to use this code. Or maybe let's do our 1 second timer. Matches 1. And we change this to be vault connection. Let's make it green. 0.0. And then what? 1.0. And then, oops. I pressed the wrong button. It throws me off. You can't press enter here. It's very weird, this UI setup. Rexington, welcome in on the YouTube side of things. Okay. So this, in theory, should now make drippy particles. Will they be green? They will also just not work. That's because we forgot to put in the tag. Not tag, potion drip. Okay, potion drip. That is not what I was hoping for. Maybe we take that out. Okay, so now that's going like crazy, but it's certainly getting drippy, but it does not have the color that we want. It's stuck as orange, and I don't think I can change that. Hold on. Dripping water. Can any of these be colored? No. That's water. That looks good, but it's not green. It's supposed to be magic green potion liquid. Wilbur360, welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. Okay, this doesn't work. Can I do any of the other drips? Dripping. What is dripping obsidian tier? Whoa, it's purple. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Thank you for the follow, Wilbur, by the way. Really appreciate that. Welcome on in. So what if we just make the water purple instead of green? Don't slime up particles when they jump. Just change the color of the potion. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to change the color of the potion. Exactly. Edit properties. So make this. Let's do FF00FF. That should be purple. Sort of purple. Maybe we do Pink Sheep Worshipper, by the way, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, there have been so many follows today. It's been crazy. Guys, if you're not following me over on Twitch, highly recommend doing so. We've been having an amazing stream for Twitch follows. Let's make that like B. Still too much red. 8-8. 6-7. 6-7. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Imagine if there were the swirly potion particles on the ground below. That's really smart. Yes, we're doing that. We're doing that. Also, how since we talked about it, what if I do just add multiple of these? Will that make it that much more opaque? Let's find out. Actually, wow, that made it a lot more opaque. I didn't expect it to help that much, but there we go. Okay, that's good. Let's bring our marker back in. It does work. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect that, admittedly. But why are you... Okay. It's just like gushing purple liquid. That's so weird. That's so gross looking. The Twitch doppelganger? You do. Yeah, I thought you were the same person. But yes, you have someone with the same name over on Twitch. I thought you were the same person this whole time. Crying Obsidian saved us. I know, right? Look at that. Look at this thing go. Uh-oh. That. Wrong one. Hello? Marker. Why does this keep flipping out on me? Okay, that's not bad. Had to lower it a decent bit, actually. Okay, wait, that actually looks pretty good. Wait, that looks awesome. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, that's great. I love how it kind of collects a little bit on the floor. Goo. That's great. I love that. Okay. Now you were saying swirly potion particles on the ground. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Last thing. We want potion drip. We want potion floor. And let's do, what was it called? Effect. I think it's effect. Those we might be able to color. Lower the rate of dripping and add a puddle. Should we just... Yeah, maybe we should have it not drip so much. Rexington R, thank you for the follow on Twitch, by the way. Crazy how many followers we're getting on Twitch today. Run. Let's try this. Potion drip. That should now be every quarter second instead of every tick. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. W followers. I know, right? Yeah, okay. It's yeah, going slower is a good idea. Let's get this thing in place now. Potion floor, particle effect, summon marker. We want to give this the tag potion floor. Okay, this takes colors. Good. So let's do 0.0. We want this to be like maybe 0.5 and then 1.0. How is that for a purple? That's a good purple. Wait, hold on. We got Rexington 0 and Rexington R. What's going on over on the Twitch side of things? See ya, Exia Delta. Thanks for stopping by. Let's do 0.1 0.1 to just give it a little bit more of a cloud. We also want to change this logic. So matches 1. This should probably also be on the 0.25 second timer. So we can copy paste that potion floor. Wait, before I go, we can make another cryo obsidian particle in the same place, put a slightly different drip rate. That is a good idea. I will be doing that off stream though. Okay, good. Slightly less intense. So glad you're messing around with this other particle command arguments. Yeah, no, like it's a little bit complicated, but I've figured out roughly how it works, at least for most things I need to do. So it just kind of works out well. I don't know. It's been fun. I really like messing around with particles. I've always I've told you guys this before, but I've always wanted more particles in Minecraft, more ways to mess with particles. And this is just like so scratching that itch of just like wanting more particle stuff. Because like, look at that. It drips. It makes cool effect on the floor. That's so awesome. That's so cool. I love this. Oh man. Oh man. And Abiyothic Acid, I will take a look after stream. Sorry, not right now because we are unfortunately going to be ending things off. This is awesome. This is super duper cool. I love this. Like I've been saying, guys, I've always been wanting more particles in Minecraft. It's so cool that I can do this now, like with the technical knowledge to make this happen. I love this. I love this so much. It's been such a cool learning process. I've absolutely loved learning this, and especially on stream, right? Getting feedback from people live on stream. It's awesome. It's such a cool learning experience. I'm having a blast. That being said, I am going to go ahead and end things off here, though. It's been a lot of fun. It's been an awesome stream. Had a fantastic time. I'm going to go ahead and save this flashback. Commands work house 1. Let's call it that. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and end things off here. Simul, welcome in. But yes, unfortunately, we are going to be ending things off. I know. You got in a little bit late. But folks, it's been great. I've had a wonderful time. Hope you guys have enjoyed as well. It's been super, super fun. The command streams have been great. I do want to do more of these. Thanks for tuning in. I see the... Okay, hold on. Last minute hat swap. I know you got here late. You know what? I will swap back to my hat from the beginning of stream. How about that? Oh, my hair is such a mess. There we go. Swap back to the hat from the beginning of stream. There we go. Okay, folks, on the YouTube side of things, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get a redirect going on the YouTube side of things. Let's see. Is there somebody streaming right now? There is. Okay, excellent. Save that. Folks, on the YouTube side of things, I'm going to go ahead and send you on over to my friend Viking Pilot. Over on the Twitch side of things, let's see who is live right now. Obviously, Viking is live, but... Hi. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and send all you guys over to Viking on both platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. Guys, go say hi to Viking for me, please. Raid message, LeonSBU raid. Hi, love, stay skibbity, brother. Okay, there is our raid message. I'll see you guys over on Viking stream on the YouTube and Twitch side of things. Be sure to go give them some follows and subs and all that. I'll see you guys. There won't be a Sunday stream. I will not be home this weekend, but hopefully next week I'll get back to some more streaming and all that. And then you'll get a video pretty soon, hopefully. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. It's been a whole lot of fun. See you guys over on Viking stream. Have a good one, y'all.